Hello everyone, I'm Tam. Now I would like to tell you some conversation between two people. The conversation one, the woman told the man that the bus will go into pit stop at around 5 o'clock after the guided tour. And the man asked the woman where was they going after that, and if they were supposed to go look at some wildlife along the river. And the woman replied that actually they would be back at the hotel visit to the rest for dinner, and after they would meet the group for dinner. And the man said that he had forgot about dinner, and he wanted what the dinner menu was because he was hungry already. The next conversation between two men. The first man asked the second man if he had seen Jeff. The second man replied that Jeff had just gone into the showroom with the sales manager, and then he asked the first man why. The first man replied that there was clients waiting for Jeff in the lobby, and he told client wants to score Jeff, and he commented what a nice team for Jeff. The second man agreed with him, and he said Jeff say it will going to take a long time told, and he wonder should he let Jeff know. Conversation 3 between the man and the woman. The man asked the woman if she realized how late it was, and he asked her for to be there by 9 o'clock sharp every day. And the woman was terribly sorry about that because she said her bus was delayed again that morning, and she was not sure why. And the man told that happens sometimes, and advised she had to want to try for an early bus because some buses test results those days. And the woman agreed with him, and uh, she thought maybe that was what she should do. Conservation 4. The woman asked the man if he had a good vacation. The man replied that it was great. They had gone to the beach every day. The ocean was a little cold for swimming told. The woman told us that it had been nice to get away from this rain for a while. They had summer rent while he was gone that they all told they would be around it. The man so sorry about that, and he thought it would be had been so much nice if she had come with them. The conservation fine. Um, the woman told the man that she was afraid she wouldn't be able to went to the cinema because she said she had to change catch the afternoon. The man wanted to know what time does she need to be at the station, and if she knows that cinema was really important, and they had to all waited for that. Mm, the woman so sorry about that because she said there was nothing she could do about it, and it was 2 o'clock train, and she need to get there by 1:30. The man commented she was not being a good friend there. The conversation says, the man asked the woman how was she feeling that day. The woman replied that not so well because she still had a pain under her breast. The pain was roused night before, about 1 o'clock in the morning. Her husband had just about to call 911. The man said that he hoped that they could find what is causing the pain, and he suggested look at the Israeli picture and see what was going on first. The woman agreed with him, and she wanted to know whether she went to test the X-ray, and she hoped that taking the X-ray won't be so bad that time. The next conservation, the man told the woman that he would like to see the display of recent electronic inventions because he heard that they was pretty awesome. And the woman replied that was in exhibition hall number 4. It's about 1 kilometer from there. He could catch a city bus, took taxi or walk. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. The man told us that then he could work and save his bus fare for later because the bus fare had doubled again, and he commented what a pain in the butt. Um, the woman agreed with him um, um, because she took the bus every day and she ended up spending lots of money on it. So sometimes she chose the subway. It was faster and cheaper. The next conversation between the Mr. Smith and Kate. Mr. Smith asked Kate if anyone called while he was out. Kate replied that Dr. Moreno's office had called to confirm his appointment with them the next day in the afternoon, and she wanted to know what he was seeing the doctor for. Mr. Smith replied that he would like to stay, but it was kind of personal, and he so sorry, Kate. Um, Kate agreed with him, and she hoped that it wasn't rude of her to ask in the first place. And he had a meeting with Charisse, and she will send him in when he arrived. Conservation number 9. The man told the woman he thought Mr. Kim's presentation this morning were really well prepared and well organized. The woman replied that it was quite informative, but he could have made it shorter to give up some time to ask questions because that way he can also get some feedback from them. The man agreed with her, but he thought which came later is that why to cover all the detail within the time allowed. And he actually uh, didn't have any question. Mr. Kim answered them all for him. And the woman um, commented that she had some joke and concerns about the way Mr. Kim wanted to proceed with the project. The last conversation between two women. The first woman greeted Chinese, and she wanted to know how were Chinese trip flight and everything. Chinese replied that it was a good trip and a very nice flight. The trip was awesome. The sun, the ocean, the people, and everything. Even the flight was really good too. She especially loved the food that they had in the plane. It tasted just like her favorite restaurant's menus. Um, the first woman uh, surprised when he that, and she told that then they would just had to find the car. She thought the call was on level C, and she wanted to know how do Jenny feel to the pack in bottom. Jenny replied that she tried that the flat would be denied, so she could stay longer in Florida.